we see Ronnie O'Sullivan narrow the deficit to just 1 frame? Or can Ali Carter extend to 3?
Yeah, pretty good. Couldn't afford to leave Ali Carter possible pot on the red that's closest to the yellow pocket. Well, is he taking this on? Tough pot. Oh, what a shot! What a cutback. And he's nicely on the blue. He's got a nice angle. Pot the blue and try and possibly pot the red into the same pocket. Great shot, and he's on the red.
A really good start to the night from Ali Carter so far. They've been thinking about this frame all afternoon since the first session finished, imagining how he wanted the first frame tonight to go. Expecting an onslaught from O'Sullivan at some stage. You know it's coming. Seen it all before as Ronnie. Won everything going in the game. Been here many, many times.
I just love that last shot. The red to brown,
11.
Getting the brown, and of course getting it out of the way in the green. How
13.
open it is now for him. Perfect. Wonderful little positional shot there.
$16.
Just the brown then for the opening frame.
20. $25.
Yeah, he's not even going to bother with the black. Very impressive first frame of the night from Ali Carter. Possibly the biggest night of his snooker life so far. No fireworks, just a break of 40, but he extends his lead to 3. It's 6 frames to 3.
Thank you. The 10th frame. Ali Carter to break. Settle down now, please. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. A very positive start from Ali Carter. Now, has Ronnie got a chance at this long red? Maybe just enough room. That's more like it. The cue ball is perfect. It's going to slow up before the balk line. Great opener from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Now, can the former champ respond? Respecting a rally. The crowd want it.
3. Four.
That red that's on the black spot. We'll try and get on that as quickly as possible just to clear the black spot up. And he's played that nicely.
9.
Well, the key shot will be this black. He's going to go into
10.
the reds. He's going to play a delicate little cannon. He's got a nice angle on the black, but it's a bit lower. It's off its spot, so a little bit more care and attention here. Yeah, that's why he probably played for the loose red, but he's played it beautifully.
17. 18.
Lovely
25.
little shot that. Didn't really look anything, but it's moved that red by the pink that goes now into the left middle. Left a perfect angle on that red
26.
to send the cue ball into the pack. Released another couple of reds. So it's developing nicely into a good chance, this. And played for the red to the right of the pink as we looked. Just not quite on it how he wanted, so he always had this one in reserve. And he's going to have to dislodge
30.
that little cluster under the pink at some stage if he's to win the frame at this visit. And they look like there might be a plant in there somewhere. If not, they're loosely bunched enough. He won't have to hit them super hard to spread them open.
35.
And Ronnie really
36.
ramping up the pace here now, as you see. Average shot time for this break, just 13 seconds. Talk about playing on instinct.
Yeah. Aggressive shot into the pack. No one full well. He was always
43.
going to be on this red, but he just didn't get enough separation from. So a little tricky. Bridging over reds here. Well, he's played out nicely, and he's on the pink. So that opening long red has given him a great chance for a much-needed response from the 7 times Masters champion. Both players looking to pick up exactly where they left off this afternoon. 3 centuries, of course, in that opening session. Pink can't go on the spot, so has to go behind
50.
that little bunch in line with the black and the top cushion. But he's going to need another little split, isn't he, on those reds, Sean, because there's nothing available after this last loose red.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to hit them
51.
again, looking for that low angle on the black to be able to screw into the pink and red together. He's perfect on this black. How's his luck? Don't think it's any good.
58.
Just tried to bend the cue ball around the pink, and you could see he caught the pink first. Didn't mean to do that, and that's why it's not worked out. Now, O'Sullivan earlier in the day might have cross-doubled that red on the side cushion. But definitely employing a bit more caution here, I think.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 58.
And you know something, I'm pleased with that shot. I'm pleased that he, you know, paid the table the respect, because that cross double was just too risky. Well, he immediately taken the safe red off the cushion, but he has left a possible pot here. And it's in, yeah. So that little safety shot from Ronnie may prove fruitful. He's been a bit unlucky. And another good sign here. Dropping up behind the yellow. He's not taking the risky brown. So that's good signs, actually, I feel, for Ronnie O'Sullivan and his fans. He means business. Now, is this a hit and hope? Hit and hope, how's your luck? Well, I'll tell you what. He'll settle for that. Okay. He's left Ronnie a pot. He only needs one red, but if he misses it, and there is pressure on it, and there was a bit of pressure on that, because he would have been leaving his opponent an opportunity. But yeah, right in the middle of the pocket, didn't touch the sides. What a shot, Sean.
Yeah, great shot. You can play all the safety shots you like, but sometimes you have to stand up and pot the balls. And as you say, had he not have potted it, he was offering up a chance there for Ali Carter, but straight in the heart of the pocket. Okay. That really should be this frame gone. That blue puts Ronnie 65 points ahead, 59 remaining, so nothing complicated here. This frame's over, and I just watched, I saw out of the corner of my eye, before Ali Carter played that hit and hope out of the snooker, he had a small interaction with a couple of members in the audience who were shouting out for O'Sullivan. And he just needs to mind that, Ali. He just needs to watch out that he doesn't get involved.
9.
He knows that O'Sullivan, rightly so, is the popular choice here in his hometown. I feel like this match, if it goes all the way, Ken, our referee Ben Williams might have his hands full.
12. $13.
He might need a new pair of shoes at the speed these two lads are playing at as well.
18.
Well, that's left-handed. Now, can he knock the blue in? Bring the house down. Oh, nearly, but he won't be bothered about it. He's got his first frame of the night. Good response from the former champion. He means business. No exhibition shots there. It's 6-4.
excellent break-off from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Very, very difficult to get the red on and off the side cushion back to the cluster and get the cue ball that far into the ball cushion on these tables. But there's an interesting shot for you from Ali Carter. Not wanting to risk the standard safety and push a red to the corner, so just into the back of the cluster. That tells a story of its own, that shot.
Yeah, an unusual shot, wasn't it? Because this afternoon he was playing aggressive safety shots. He was bringing reds into play. I wonder why. Played a very negative, sort of containing safety shot. No advantage to Ronnie, but now we can run to the balk line. I don't think you'll see Ronnie dropping into the back of the pack here.
Well, no, but using the loose red there to play safe off is probably the O'Sullivan equivalent of running into the back of the pack. He could have easily played off the corner red on the main bunch. That would have spread the reds, as Ali's going to have to here. Playing this thin, in his mind's eye, he wants the cue ball to finish in the gap between yellow and brown. Good shot. Brown obviously blocking the escape path down the left-hand side of the table. Problem with the right-hand side, if you catch these reds slightly too thick, you hit this one by the corner. That's why he's playing this one. Oh, that's a fine shot. Ali looking at playing safe here off the main bunch, but when you start moving reds, don't know where they're going to go. So you always need a bit of luck here. No idea where those reds are going to finish. Good cue ball. A good cue ball. But had that red not blocked the path of the other red, he would have left both of those long reds for O'Sullivan there.
Another couple of inches roll, and might have been snookered, but so far he's got a clip on a red just below the pink here into the left corner.
Yeah, and at this level, Ken, in a big gala match like this, they're half chances, aren't they? That red under the pink there, he'll have seen that as a missed opportunity.
He's got to be very careful here, Ronnie. A lot of traffic to avoid. Needs a bit of luck to cover this red. Got a good cue ball. Well, that's not too bad. The red is, I think, covered the one that's closest to the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another example of what I was saying there. Players always prefer to play off loose reds where they can control it. Ronnie didn't know where those reds were going. That's very lucky to have covered the red over the corner pocket, and that's put Ali Carter in a world of trouble here. That's very well played. He was in trouble there. He had to judge that perfectly, otherwise he would have left the pot on the red by the black, or he might have even hit the red by accident next to the pocket. Well played. Ronnie trying to sneak that cue ball in behind the green. That's okay.
No mistake, but well, has he got away with it? Well, maybe on this red into the right corner, but very, very dangerous. Playing it with a lot of left-hand side, trying to avoid cannon and other reds. Oh, he's played it nicely. The little kiss off the blue, and it's perfect. Great shot. Probably deserved that little kiss because that wasn't easy. Had to avoid that red. Just to the left of it. So safety battle won by Ronnie O'Sullivan. Black area very congested, but this red will open up the pink. We'll get the pink on the spot straight away after this red.
7.
May play for the red that's closest to this left corner pocket because that will release the one just above it. Well, he may play the one that's closest to the pink. He's got choices here.
$13. 14.
This is Ronnie's route to the final this week. Started off by beating Ding Junhui 6-3 in round 1. Barry Hawkins 6-3 in the quarters.
20.
And yours truly yesterday in the semis. There's never been a player in the game better at crafting the route to a frame winning break than the man at your screens.
26. $27.
He was looking at one of these reds into this left corner pocket. There's a gap, so there you see it just about. And when he pots this red, the top red of that little bunch of 4 just above it will pot into the
34.
right corner. There's a steeliness in Ronnie's look as he goes around the table in this break. Oops, a little bit too hard with the cue ball. He's lost it. Bit of adrenaline.
Yeah, he did lose the cue ball, and that caused him to miss that blue off the spot. He was was just trying to drop it in dead weight. I think that red by the black must have popped into the right-hand corner pocket. He clips that red and missed the blue, of course.
Quieten it down, please. Thank you.
Yeah, referee Ben Williams has got his work cut out tonight, I think, to keep this crowd under control. This tournament was always famous for great crowds. You see wonderful pictures of the crowd here at the Alexandra Palace. What a venue this has become for us over the years. That's a great pot.
One.
Would have been very easy to play safe there. That's a big message, this red. No need to play it. Not willing to go backwards. Trying to march to the line. And he's on this red, underneath and to the left of the black. And he's got the angle if he wants. He can push into the red next door and play the black next. And in a couple of shots, he could have all these reds possible.
Eight.
Yeah, a little bit surprised. Okay, I know the red above the black is available into the left corner, but a little bit surprised he didn't try and bring red and black into play there. But he's still okay, he's still in good position.
14.
Got to get an angle on this pink.
15.
I'm going to slide angle it. No, he's going to try and play for the loose red, or maybe he's forced into. I'm going to take a chance, maybe bring reds into play, or is he going to leave the more difficult red into that left corner pocket?
Well, at first glance, that looks like it's gone wrong. I was
21.
about to say, you'd think he'd be very unlucky to play that cannon to the reds and not be on something. And that's exactly what's happened. Reduced his arrears to just 20 points now in this frame.
21.
But he wanted more.
Well, that's a wonderful response from Ronnie O'Sullivan. That red was very close to this top cushion. Had to hit it perfectly and did. Didn't get the right connection on that red, so now another mistake. Green slightly in his way, slightly. Oh, he's queued up nicely. Beautiful. Held for the pink into the right centre.
Seven. Eight.
Well, that's the big shot.
15.
He's got a nice angle on the red. Get back out for the black. It's there.
16.
Now, has he got the angle to either bring those reds into play, or does the left one pot? This black will put him 43 ahead with just 43 remaining. So he had the angle to go into the reds. It's okay. He's got the red. Possibly
23.
into the, he's having a, just to make sure he's got the red into the left middle or up into the top left corner, the yellow pocket as we look. He's going for it into the middle. Needs to get it. Looks good. Looks very good. At that angle, so acute.
$31. Thank you. 32. $38. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And there's the nod from Ali Carter, not interested in coming back to the table. And Ronnie O'Sullivan will be delighted. Ali set off well tonight, but Ronnie's won the next two and reduces his arrears to just one. He trails 6 frames to 5.
Frame. Ali Carter to break. Quiet down now, please.
Well, not a great break off for Ronnie Carter. This red is cuttable into the right centre. Needs a bounce.
One.
Would have liked to have been a little bit further away from the cushion. Maybe even, oh, there's an interesting spectator. James Maddison, Tottenham, England midfielder. Loves the snooker. Lucky with a point today, though. Good pot, good pot. And he's on the red. What a shot that was.
6.
And there's another good
13.
friend of Ronnie, MMA fighter, Paddy Pimblett, all the way from Liverpool. Loves the snooker too.
14.
Now, nice angle on this black. Into the pack. No, not this time. So he's going about his business, Sean, a little bit different, isn't he, than he was today?
21.
He's a little bit of a different O'Sullivan we're looking at here.
Yeah, you can tell this is the session where the trophies get
22.
handed out, isn't it? You can sense that. Now, how's the split worked out? The red above the cue ball pots to the yellow pocket. Does the one
29.
above and to the right, the black, go to the right middle? Mustn't do. They've already played it by now. There you see, blocked by the other red. So this red up into the yellow pocket to keep things going. And they're all there for him, should he get it. Great shot. Great shot. I thought that was going to wobble on the near jaw. This is the onslaught we were talking about. We're right in the middle of it now. Ali Carter sat in his chair, staring 6 each at the interval, full in the face here now. And the frustrating thing for Carter is he started so well
37.
in the first frame, but he's made mistakes in every frame since, and he's been punished for them.
38.
Yeah, it was the break off, wasn't it, in this frame? Left the cuttable red into the right centre. Well, Ronnie in full flow now.
45. $46.
Beautifully controlled through the gap for the red to the right middle pocket.
53. $54.
Just a simple, small little screw back off this pink, back to somewhere near where he is now. We'll access the red to the left of the table. And he's very, very close to level in this game as we head into the final part of this great tournament. The 50th hosting of the Masters.
60.
And what a show these two have put on for us today so far.
61.
Yeah, you saw a little glance at the scoreboard. Didn't want to be straight on this green. Can he just force it through? No, he couldn't get close to the red, so once again, another little glance at the scoreboard. He knows he needs this red
64.
and green or above to leave Ali needing the snooker. Oh, that was the red he needed. Well, has he left
64.
anything? Has he left the pot into this left corner pocket? He's having a good look. Well, it may be just about on. It's very close.
Again, it's one of those, isn't it, that your first instinct is always right. It's very, very tight. He definitely could have potted it, as he missed it on the thin side. Shakes his head as he walks back to his chair, and that is going to be 6 frames apiece at the interval. Came out with a 2-frame lead. That's evaporated now.
1.
Yeah, played that nicely, just to avoid the two reds around the pink. So 65 ahead, 67 remaining. Couple of snookers required now. And one more red.
8.
We'll stop Ali coming back to the table.
9.
He was 3 behind after the first frame, but the rocket was finally launched. Brought back all square, and what a final session we will be in for. That man has to go
15.
again. He's got plenty in the tank, I'm sure of that. But at the moment, the momentum has
16.
swung firmly into the former champion's hands.
Big moments during the interval for Team Carter.
19.
They're trying to get their man prepared to come back out for the second and final half of tonight's proceedings.
20.
Having seen that 2-frame advantage go, can they get him prepared and ready to come back out for the biggest session of his career?
Yeah, and he can't be, you know, he hasn't missed
22.
any easy balls. It's just a few little safety errors. Okay, that last red he
23.
missed. I wasn't 100% sure it was actually on. He had to play it with a little bit of side. He hasn't. It's just Ronnie has sort of upped the game a little bit.
27. 28.
But it's been highly entertaining. No centuries yet, but lots of tension, lots of drama,
33.
and a wonderful spectacle in store.
35.
Lovely positional shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
$38. 42. 47.
It will be a best of 7 after the interval. Will he pot the
53.
black? Or has he had enough? He's had enough. He's not going to bother with the black. Will he be very happy with his comeback? He was 6-3 down. We're back all square. Great match in store. 6-all.
Yeah, that was. It's always painful to watch that. And Mark Williams reminds me on a regular basis. Anyway, back to business, JB. That was an electric 3 frames that Ronnie O'Sullivan won, wasn't it, before the interval?
Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Yeah, and it was
Please.
snooker, normal snooker, if you like. No outrageous shots being played. No more intervals now. Played to a finish. First to 10.
Yeah, what a task Ali Carter's got now, trying to stop Ronnie O'Sullivan, who has the momentum now in this match with those 3 frames. If he doesn't do something equally as good himself, this match could run away from him very quickly. So he's got to play. I'll go back to the snooker he played this afternoon, because he was excellent this afternoon. Best I've ever seen him playing anyway.
Called that safety much too thin. And if he's not left the red to the left corner, he's been a little bit fortunate. I think there's just enough room for Ali to get to it.
Certainly from that view it looks like the red's potable. Obviously Ali has a better view than us.
Obviously he didn't fancy it. Kissing the green's not helped his cause here. The problem is, if Ronnie tries to get in between brown and yellow and the baulk cushion, he could leave that red on. It's a good line. Needs to run. Has run. Problem for Ali Carter now.
Yeah, it was about blocking the path to the right side of the table for Ali Carter there with that safety, which I think he's done. Maybe a possibility of swerving round the blue, but I'm not sure. Catch the edge of the red below the pink.
Yeah, such a difficult shot. But sometimes when you're in a position like this, you're desperate to find a way back to baulk. But apart from the shot that Stevens suggested, I can't see another.
I think the one thing about the shot, if he did play it, if he did make contact with the red, it would be a natural with the side for the cue ball to come round of 3 cushions and end up to a similar position where it is now.
Think of a way out of it, and I'll tell you what, it's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse.
Fantastic strike on the cue ball to get the action. Screw it all the way back to the cushion, but I was going to say may have left it red, but obviously not. So that was well, he got out of that problem very well, Ali Carter. This is so difficult. That is a fabulous pot. That's one of the pots of the whole match for me. So difficult. Look how still he kept his head.
Six. Seven.
Didn't go in the middle of the pocket. That's why he made contact with the second red. Oh, he's eyeing up the black. This is a thin one. What a shot. What a brave shot to play.
14.
And he's landed perfect now with that red going to the corner.
15. $22. $23.
He's played some great snooker throughout the tournament as Ali. This, the biggest test so far.
30.
Had the perfect start, but he's been clawed back to all square.